Good morning everybody and welcome to Story to Tell, Living an Outstanding Life. My name is Jean-Jacques, and today I'm going to share with you a moment that happened yesterday. Yesterday was the birthday of my eldest son, Sinclair. He's 19, and I invited him for lunch, and we had a really great time. And at the end of the lunch, I went with him to see his motorcycle, his scooter. He just had his motorbike license 1 month ago, and he was very proud to show me his brand new scooter and powerful scooter, and we had a great time. And when I was back at work, soon enough I got a phone call from Sinclair. He was very stressed, and he told me, I got arrested by the police, I'm losing my license, they tell me I don't have the right to drive this scooter. I'm deep shit. and so it was kind of balancing the emotions. Great time at lunch, and then very, very low, because Sinclair needs his scooter to actually work. And so I decided to go and pick him up at the police station. And when we were at the police station, the scooter was not able to move anymore because the tire was completely slick, so we had to change the tire. And so we decided to go and change the tire. So going back to home by car, getting my helmet, going back by underground, taking the scooter out of the police station, getting the tire repaired, and bringing it back. And in fact, during that moment, it's been like a few hours, I must say that I spent a really good time with my son, and it was very surprisingly that we spent a nice time. And the reason for that, I guess, is because we managed our state. The situation was not really very funny or joyful, but we managed to just leave the situation in a very positive manner. And this is all, today's story is all about managing your state. And this is very important to manage your state, because it's alright to be angry, it's alright to feel bad, it's alright, all these, let's say, low emotions are alright. The question is, how long should you wait before changing of emotion and leaving that state? And I guess that one key way to manage your state is about managing your focus. What is it you're focused on? For example, there are 3 levels when you think about how you behave and how you manage your state. What is your natural tendency? Do you tend to focus on the past or on the future? Do you tend to focus on what you have or what you haven't? Do you tend to focus on what you can control or what you can't control? And I'm just saying this because if you make the analysis and if you figure out that you focus on the past, on what you have not, and on what you can't control, then obviously you're in deep trouble, because these are the 3, let's say, negative levels of focusing, and you must always be looking backwards, saying, oh, that was better in the past. And I guess that we had the chance to focus on the right side of it. That is to say, let's see about the future, because the past, I mean, okay, if I didn't invite Sinclair to lunch, maybe he would still have his driving license. That could be an outcome of the past. But for the future, okay, he needs to work, so what is the solution? So maybe getting a very basic scooter without a driving license so that he can continue work while he gets the license back. About what you have or what you have not, he still has health. I mean, it's not about having an accident or whatever. He still has possibilities to continue work. And about what you can control and what you can't control, well, we don't know how long this license will be removed. Anyhow, maybe by restricting the area that he works in, maybe he can still continue working with a separate means of transportation. So this is about focusing on which area, positive or negative, but best of all, and for me, the trigger to manage your focus is through questions. The questions are really the keys about what you are focusing on. And I would like to share with you one of my questions that I use a lot when it comes to live difficult moments. I managed to get the habit that whenever something happens and I feel that I'm really starting to just boil up and be angry or whatever, I just raise the question, or it's not a question. It's about saying, that's interesting. And by just saying this, then you just switch your mind and saying, okay, that's interesting. So why is that interesting? And your mind just shifts from this is bullshit, this is going to happen, to this is interesting. So why is it interesting? And then you start to elaborate about why it's interesting and what is there in this experience that can make you grow. What is the lesson that you can learn? And so it's very, very powerful, because very often you get to understand a lot more about you, your behavior, and the message that the events are telling you. This being said, I give you rendezvous next week for a new edition of Story to Tell, Living an Outstanding Life. By then, remember that you, whatever you do, whoever you are, you freaking rock.